Yes, welcome back to the agenda. And like I said in the openers, happy Friday. I don't know, I've only worked a 4-day week this week, but I feel more tired today than when I do a 5-day week. Anyway, mustn't moan because it is almost the weekend, isn't it? First on the agenda today, we are turning our attention to cyber threats and scams, I suppose. You know, we're always talking about them on the agenda. We like to raise awareness, you know, so you can be forearmed, I suppose, if you're forewarned. And there is a hidden cyber threat that's being raised with potentially massive consequences. And it's come after the UAE Cybersecurity Council issued, well, I'm going to describe it as a stark warning that hackers are now exploiting so-called zero-day vulnerabilities. And these are where security flaws unknown to even software developers exist, and therefore hackers can sort of find their way in. Alarming example that the UAE Cybersecurity Council used was, you know, a simple WhatsApp call from an unfamiliar number can compromise your phone, and that's even without the user answering it. And the council is saying that such attacks can activate instantly, giving criminals access to your private photos, conversations and account credentials while you remain completely unaware. So how on earth can we protect ourselves against this? And how can, you know, businesses and governments stay one step ahead of these unseen threats? Well, joining me live in the studio this Friday morning is Amir Kolazadeh. He's CEO of ITSec, a leading expert in cybersecurity in the region. Good morning, Amir. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning, Katie. Thanks for having me, as always.
So I very, very clumsily tried to describe what a zero-day vulnerability was. I'm hoping you will do a better job of it than me.
Sure. Okay, so it's interesting. This one has definitely made the news. News picked it up. You guys picked it up. 0 days vulnerabilities exist. There's millions of them every day. When the code is written, even though lots of responsible companies, not every code writer is responsible, do a lot of pen testing or security testing to ensure that no vulnerabilities are left in the code. But a code on its release, very next day could get updated and things like that. As every update comes up on a code, they may fix something and unfortunately they might break something. So that break that could cause a vulnerability is called zero because neither the coders, neither the company that writes that code are aware of it. Unfortunately, cyber criminals have a way to discover these vulnerabilities. It's called 0 days is because no one knows about it. So that's why that terminology comes from, because I don't know about it and I should know about it. The WhatsApp or Microsoft doesn't know about it, but they should know about it. But so they try to reverse engineer that code. They try to open the under the hood, basically, to see what they can find. Once they find that, they find a way to exploit it. So in this particular case, WhatsApp and your phone could have a mutual vulnerability that by a single missed call through WhatsApp, that vulnerability can be exploited.
I'm always putting on my phone and seeing a WhatsApp, not all the time, but it just, you know, I do get them from a number that doesn't exist. Does that mean it could have happened to me?
My wife does that again too. I don't get them, but yeah. So
because of who you are, Amir.
Like maybe. But yeah, that's what they do. Look, all you have to do is register on a simple website for something. And then that information gets hacked. Your number is out there and these guys just will pass this number to so many different hackers, right? And this is called a phishing net. They'll call 1 billion people, hoping 100,000 to answer, right?
But with
that's what happens.
But with this 0-day threat, you don't even have to answer
you don't have
the
to
call.
Answer. Yes.
So how I can't get my head around how they can access my phone.
So what happens is once they make that call, if your phone is not updated, and we'll talk to how to prevent this, and your WhatsApp application is not updated, and that vulnerability does exist, a single call can execute a code within your phone that easily gives them access.
Wow.
I know.
And when would you know that there was an issue? When would you know you've been hacked?
You wouldn't.
Wow.
This is until now everything was fine. This is where UAE Cybersecurity Council gets involved because you wouldn't know it. That's why the threat goes from orange to red, critical, because it's the part that we wouldn't know about it.
And is this considered a red threat?
This is considered 100% critical. Once you're a threat that you don't know about it, and you're getting calls and you don't know about it, and could potentially expose your data, your phone, access to your phone, your contact book, definitely. And I've been saying it. I've been practicing cybersecurity in the UAE for last 20 years. From the day I started, I said, everybody's a target. Everybody's laughing at me. And I will say it today, and I stand by it. And people say, why would someone hack me? And somebody's not trying to hack you. Someone's trying to hack everybody. You're one of those everybody's. So that's where we are. And it's an easy fix. But unfortunately, based on our data and research, 6 out of 10 people refuse to do the easy fix.
Okay, what are they? Come on, tell us what are the easy fixes that
Put your phone on automated updates every night, that's it. An application update. I see people that are in critical positions inside government and corporations out here, that their phone is running on like 4 or 5 updates previously that it's not been updated.
So is this like an iOS update, or are you talking about
iOS update, Samsung update,
okay,
and the application updates within the Play Store, Apple Play Store, or the Google Play?
Okay.
So that is the most, and restarting your phone. Try to restart your phone at least once every few days.
Come on, guys, let's do it together. If you're not driving, restart your phone now.
Very good. That's
I am doing
good
it.
idea.
Let's do it all together.
It's an easy fix. I'm on a Samsung. It has automatic update and reset. So my phone automatically every night at 2 a.m. resets. It just shuts off, turns back on automatically. Wow. And I have it on automatic update, meaning at 2 a.m. first, if there is an available update, it will download it, automatically installs it, turns my phone off, turns it back on. In the application, in the Google Play, I have every application on automatic update. The application I don't use, I slate for deep sleeping. That means they cannot be accessed. That's number one. I mean, everyone should do it. But again, based on our research, unfortunately, 6 out of 10 people in UAE do not practice this basic security, posture, hygiene items. So,
hygiene's a really good way of phrasing it. Do you know what? I now can't turn my phone back on. I do this so infrequently. I've forgotten which button I need to press, which is not a good example, is it? No, I can. I think it's this one. So yeah, it is amazing. Just simple things. You can protect yourself. So if your apps are up to date, this can't happen.
It can't happen.
So is it only at risk if your app is out of date?
Yeah. So let me explain how it works. Look, so when a 0-day vulnerability is discovered, right, and it goes public, WhatsApp and Samsung, those companies that are extremely responsible, they address those immediately. I mean, without delay. They could be maybe less than 24 or maximum 48 hours. Yes. Do we have a window of vulnerability? 100%. Between the time that, this 0-day vulnerability has become public till the code gets updated, pushed out for the update, sure, everybody could be vulnerable. Yes. But that's a very short window. Hackers need a much larger window to attack a wide range of people. So, yes, the updating works very well. The other thing is, yes, on this particular case, not answering is also not is questionable. But put WhatsApp on mute for unknown calls.
Okay, I've got to do all this.
Yes. So there's an option if the number is unknown. It automatically gets declined. It just doesn't ring through on WhatsApp. So that's another thing that you can practice.
We've got lots of homework, listeners, haven't we? We need to turn our phones on and off, put it on automatic update, put our WhatsApps to not accept unknown calls. Sorry, to not accept unknown calls. Amir Khalilzadeh, it's always good to talk to you. Your advice is invaluable. You are the CEO of ITSec, which is a leading expert in cybersecurity in the region. Thank you so much for coming in and joining us on The Agenda. If you've got any questions, Amir's, he's going to be here for the next 5 minutes, so do message him 4001 or the WhatsApp number 0487 5500.
More of The Agenda is coming up next
on the UAE's #1 talk radio station.